Question 9. That was a useful digression on automation code. Coming back to Sahi, how does Sahi work with various browsers? Do I need to write separate scripts for each browser? Answer: no. A script written for one browser will work on any browser. Sahi takes care of normalizing the differences across browsers. Question 10. How does Sahi identify elements? Answer: JavaScript exposes a lot of attributes in the DOM. DOM is the programmatic hierarchical representation of the HTML structure in a page. Sahi uses any of the elements' DOM attributes to identify elements. For example, a button may be identified by the visible text, id name, CSS class name, etc. Sahi's controller shows all the identification alternatives that are possible for an element. Question 11. What is XPaths? Answer: XPaths are frowned upon in Sahi. XPaths are normally used to traverse data represented as XML. HTML structures are not really data but UI representations and are prone to modification. XPaths starting from the root node are almost never useful. One has to then modify it using a regular expression. When a script fails, the first suspect is normally the expression and not the AUT. This wastes a good amount of testers' time. There are also differences in XPath implementations which add to the testers' troubles. Question 12. One of the main problems in our current browser automation is that we need to add weights everywhere. Can you add weights in Sahi? Answer: in 99% cases, Sahi does not need weights. Sahi automatically waits for page/frame/iframe loads and also for any AJAX activity. Even after waiting, if a step fails, Sahi retries it 5 times at 2 seconds intervals before it reports a failure. Due to this, Sahi scripts are very stable and have very few false negatives. Question 13. My application uses lots of frames and iframes. How does Sahi handle this? Answer: Sahi automatically traverses frames and iframes to identify elements. One does not need to specifically choose a frame before working with it. Question 14. What about pop-up windows? Answer: pop-up windows are a loose term. Some people refer to JavaScript alerts, confirm and prompt as pop-up. These pop-up are suppressed by Sahi during playback, but you can control them in script. The other kind of pop-up is the pop-up windows. Sahi allows switching to another window and working on it. Question 15. Does it support file uploads and file download dialogues? Answer: file uploads are handled in a roundabout way in Sahi. Sahi adds the file to the HTTP request via the proxy. For file downloads, files are automatically downloaded to a temp location by Sahi and the script allows interaction with these files. The file upload part can get tricky in HTML5 apps on some browsers, so you may need to resort to native events which are supported in Sahi Pro. Question 16. Okay, once I have a few scripts, can I run them in batch? Can I hook into my continuous integration system? Answer: yes. Sahi has a concept of suites. Suites can be triggered from bat files, shell scripts and ant. You can trigger Sahi scripts from C systems using its ant target. Question 17. Do we need to build reporting, logging, etc.? Answer: no. Sahi automatically logs all statements that are executed without the tester adding any code. It also builds a summary report in HTML of all script executions in a suite.